Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome to my July 2020 layout share. Now, this month was not a huge month for me. I did complete 40 layouts and I also made 6 cards. So the first card I made was this super sparkly metallic card. It's just a thank you card. The next 2 cards I made were these Christmas cards. And this was made with watercolor and stamping. And then of course these are all Brutus Monroe products. I also made 2 slimline stencil cards with matching envelopes. Okay, we'll get the cards out of the way and now we're gonna talk layouts. So like I said, I made 40 layouts this month. Not a huge month, but not a teeny month either. More than 1 layout a day, so that was super exciting. This is the first layout. It is a Christmas in July layout. I used my pinwheel stencil over top of a patterned paper. This is some beautiful Nouveau glitter. Oh, 41 layouts, guys. 41, because I see one off to the side. So just use some foiled acetate here. Really like how that turned out. This was for the Pinterest pin that we all used for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. This is Have a Sock Adventure. This is my group of scrappy friends that we were at Creativation, and Crystal bought us all fun little socks to wear while we were in our rooms at the hotel. This is made with my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. I'm documenting the dresses that we saw at the dress shop at Disneyland, and I've pulled out lots of Prima flowers this month, I feel like, because, you know, there were some there, now we have some here. This is my using the wrong collection, so this is a Discover France collection kit that I was using, and I'm just talking about a snack that used to be my go-to snack at work. I haven't drank soda in a good 7 months now, so used to be the go-to snack at work. Here is our Christmas in July Christmas card from last year. I like doing a layout that has it divided where 1/3 of the page is and into 2/3 of the page, and I just did a diagonal embellishment through here. It's a little top heavy. This I think was for Follow a Sketch Friday. This is just a Disney layout with lots of Spiegel Mom's scraps sequins. This was stamping for scrapbookers, where I stamped this border and cut it out, and then used the All-Star stencil from my shop to ink blend a bunch of purples. And this is Lana and I in front of the Millennium Falcon at Disneyland. It's amazing, you guys. Completely amazing. Here's that same All-Star stencil. This was for Green Day for Layout a Day with Scrap Happy this month. So this is just a bunch of different glitter pastes gone through the stencil. This is a place called the Country Barn Estate. It's where we had a scrapbooking retreat last year. This is a 2-page layout using some Paper House products. I fussy cut the leaves, and some of these stickers are from the new This Is Us collection, or collaboration, I should say. So it says, "Hello, sweet friends," and it's just kind of a straight line layout. Let's grab this one because this is the same thing. So this is at the same retreat. This is me and my friend MK, obviously, and this was my Follow a Sketch Friday most recently. And these are from these little dotted sequins. What are these things called? Iced confetti from Hobby Art International Supply. Love that. It's like super sparkly and fun. This is a thin layout. I might mount this on something. It's super thin. This is just a quick and easy layout. It's just talking about the monorail at night at Disneyland, and I just put some denim glitter glaze through a stencil. and used my Love from Lizzie peel-offs and called it good. This was for Blue Day. Oh, I think this was Indigo Day on the Rainbow Layout a Day Challenge. This is Blue Day. Nothing but those blue skies. So I just took a photo out the car window while I was heading to work and documented that. This was Yellow Day. So obviously a very Disney themed layout while we were traveling to Disney, looking out over the airplane wing and then looking out the window. This is, I can't remember what this was for. This was for a hop, I think. I'm not sure. But just lots of ice cream because I was eating the ice cream before 8 a.m. on my birthday last year. This was for Red Day and for the Scrap the Rainbow. So I did a stacked washi layout with lots of red washies, and then of course I brought in some black and white as well, and I just layered up a little bit of stuff here. I really love this layout. This is made with my Mandala Stencil in my shop. This is a stencil print, and how you do that is you put your stencil over top of a piece of paper, and then you spray your mists, then you put a clean blank piece of paper over top of the stencil and you press down and you get a print. Where's my print? You guys, I don't know where oh, here it is. So this is what it looks like when I sprayed through the stencil. Lots of colors and such things. So this will be the background of another layout. I just didn't get to it. But that is the print from the stencil. And this is We Do Love. It's just this funky picture my husband and I had that we took together. This is probably one of my favorite layouts ever. I mean, and I do mean ever. This is the Into the Woods sequins mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and this is the tree bark paper from Never Grow Up, and then some embellishments. I love this so much, and it even has butterflies on it, and I don't even care because I love this layout so much. Here is Lana at her Disneyland birthday trip for Button of Trouble. She kept pressing the buttons while we were in line for the queue. It was just a fun time. This is a Christmas in July layout. This is a pocket page. I have another Christmas card that's going to be tucked in here, but I had a couple Christmas cards that I wanted to keep. I don't keep all of our Christmas cards that we receive because we get a stack, but there was a couple that I wanted, and this was because this polar bear was furry. So another Christmas card will go there, but this is just a pocket page to hold a couple Christmas cards. This was the layout I made for Brutus Monroe using the Farmhouse Friends stamp set and one of the slimline stencils. This was inside the country barn at retreat, so I thought that this was completely perfect. Here is a Disney layout that is called Hello Animation. I absolutely love the Animation Academy, if you did not know. So yes, this one photo deserves an entire layout, and I feel like this is kind of like a grown-up Disney layout, or it feels that way to me at least. Where I fringed, I also used a scalloped border punch, some mirror embellishments. I just really like it. Okay, this is Seriously, You Should Walk the Beach. This is at Monterey here in California. This is another one of my stencils in the shop. This is the Pika Dot stencil. And what I did was put ink through, and then I put Sickles glitter gel over the top. And the glitter gel kind of picked up some of the color from the ink. So the glitter gel is actually kind of like a white clear, but since it pulled in the blue, it's made it blue. So this is one I really like. This is Orange Day for Layout a Day. And we did pumpkin cookies, and there's just some glittery glaze and stuff through that with, oops, and then little embellishments around the circle, and a puffy jack-o'-lantern that came off of a clip from a paper house thing. There's usually a paper clip that goes there, but you guys know I'm not a fan of paper clips. This is a paper house layout. This is a photorealistic layout that normally I'm not really into photorealistic papers, but I thought that this worked great. This is the story of how my tire got flat when I hit a pothole. I kind of love this layout. This is Did You Drop an F-Bomb? My husband bought this shirt for me, and it is of this guy dropping an F-bomb, a literal F-bomb. And I decided to cut out a large F with my Cricut and do some stacked washi, and I just think that this is kind of fun. And I put the weeds in here, these marigold weeds, just because, you know, I thought it was funny. This is a 2-page layout. This is from one of the Follow a Sketch Fridays with lots of little thickers for my title. So it's Take Flight, Let's Go, Up, Up, and Away at Castle Air Museum. And then these are just varying photos at the museum. This layout is probably Lana's favorite layout. She absolutely loves this. I have a feeling she's going to snag this for her own album, and it's not going to go in her birthday album. But here it is. So this is using my all ear stencil from the shop. I just traced the stencil, cut out the ears, wrote in cursive her name, and then backstitched it. I just really love how this turned out. Like, I'm really happy with it, and my stitching isn't perfect, but it does look like my handwriting, so I think that that's pretty cool. This is a Squishable Layout. This is where I use some velveteen glazes from Brutus Monroe through a large die cut to give it some color. I actually still have the heart that I used. I'm going to be using this on a layout as well. It just didn't happen this month. So Squishes Make Me Smile. This is Toto Mello, and this is Senior Flying Cow Cow. This is a layout that I made for Brutus Monroe. This was the die of the month, and it's in one thing, but I created a kind of a fold open thing, and this is all of the ladies at the retreat wearing Love My Tribe bracelets that I had purchased for everyone. And then I hope you can catch this. This up here is Night Shift embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. So it kind of looks black, but then you just move it around in the light and you get to see all the colors. I think it's gorgeous. Here we have Space Ranger Dream. This is another layout from Lana's birthday trip. So as you can tell, I did a lot of Disney themed layouts. This is Cosmo Cricut paper that I just am in love with. So we have that. This was for our Spiegel Mom Scraps YouTube hop. This is my fireworks page, and I love how this turned out. I just ink blended it through a stencil that reminded me of a firework, and then put the Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins all around it. So really happy with this one. No journaling, no nothing. You don't really need anything besides that in the title where it says Backyard Fireworks. This is probably one of my favorite layouts this month. I think I've said that like 7 times, but it truly is. Santa is a scary dude, and he is a scary dude. He's on this song, Santa's Coming for Us, And then on this song, Santa Stole My Lady. So like he's going after your women and he's just going after you. So I just thought that this was hilarious. And this was one of my Christmas in July layouts. Here I have a How to Kill a Kit with Style. It was also for Off the Board. And I used a quote. It says, "A leader with dirty hands is respected by all she leads." There was more to the quote, but I just left it that way. Here is another stencil print with that mandala stencil where it's a lot less colorful, just kind of a couple pinks and reds. And I'm documenting the fact that my hand was fancy because it was all painted. I love having painted fingernails, you guys, but the upkeep on it just drives me nuts. I work in retail, so it is very, very hard to keep the nails looking good. So it's just easier not to have polish on. This is Celebrate Messy Art. This is like scrapbooking inception right here. I created this background for a Secret Not Secret Kit Club challenge. I was challenging everyone to use mixed media to create rainbows. So I showed them that you could do a rainbow background like this. I used this stencil and some ink blending to show that you could ink blend a rainbow. And then there's some, like, you can see something back here too. I don't remember what that was, but all the rainbow things were out. This is a layout for Brutus Monroe, and what I did was took the 6x6 papers and I used velveteen glaze through a stencil over them and just built it up, cut it out, and then fussy cut this floral thing here for Indiana Jones Love, because as you guys know, I have a thing for Disney trash cans, and this is going in the Disney trash can album. Yes, I have a complete album for Disney trash cans. This is a photo of the ladies I went to Creativation with last year. So we have Crystal, Christina, Amber, me, Amy, and Sharon, and we were at the Strand, and oh my word, you guys, that restaurant, it's so good, so good. This was actually a challenge from Sarah Scraps to use 3 different stamp sets on a layout, so I did that. I have this Gina K stamp set, I have this Close to My Heart stamp set, and I don't remember I think it's a fancy stamp set for the hearts. And then I just used this Nuvo crystal drops in Morning Dew, so it dried clear, and it just kind of gave this like an epoxy kind of feel to it. And there's a lot of splatter on this layout that didn't mean to be on here. It's from one of my stencil prints, and I got a little crazy with the splatter, and it just went. So here is a layout that I made for Spiegel Mom Scraps. It is called Castle at Night, and these gorgeous, gorgeous sequins right here, and I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but they had these moon shapes and everything, and this was kind of a fail. I was trying to use a Mickey head to make a Mickey head, but my scale was off, so I just used that same Mickey head that I had cut out to make circles. And I like how this turned out too, for sure. This is just a quick page from the Castle Air Museum. This is Air Force One, or one of the previous Air Force Ones back from Reagan's time, and we got to tour it. It was super cool. And that's the title, Air Force One. And then the last layout is Birthday Cup, and we have an espresso machine at work, and one of my coworkers, Vanessa, really makes great coffee in it, and she made this for me and even made a little heart on it since it was my birthday. So I thought that that was really special, so I wanted to document it. And this is Purple Day from Layout a Day. So there we have it, guys. There are my 41 layouts that I completed this month. If you have any questions, let me know. If I sound a little bit funky right now, I'm living on 3 hours of sleep today. I just couldn't sleep last night. Insomnia reared its ugly head at me in a bad way, and I am tired. So there it is, 41 layouts and a rabbit trail. Who knew? I mean, you probably knew because I rabbit trail a lot, but there it is. If you have any questions, let me know. These will be sorted and organized and put into my albums, and if you're curious about that process, I do have a video about that as well. I'll link it, and then I will see you guys real soon for another video.